Hi, my name is Daryl Vincent, and this is my change management presentation. Slicks Auto Body Shop and Towing is a company that I recently started to consult for. However, I subsequently become a partner in the business to help revitalize and to rebuild this company. The owner told me that their motto was "Can't make your payments, we put you back on your feet," which I thought was absolutely. It took me a minute to really get what he was saying, but I got it. This company is an auto body shop that specializes in high-end luxury car repair, sports car repair, repair of limousines, race cars, funny cars, dragsters, um, and vintage car restoration. Um, some of the cars that are being restored are 1939 Cadillac limousine, a 1963 Cadillac convertible, several Mustangs, some really vintage cars that we have, and with the race cars, oftentimes they have a lot of body repair, but they need the very unique paintings on the side. So we do all of that within the company. The company also specializes in towing, auto transportation, distressed vehicle removal, auto repo, but just as a third party holder, where instead when a car is repoed, we serve as a lot where the cars can remain until the finance company comes by to pick up the car or it's been released back to the actual purchaser. There's also a division of the company which is minor auto shop auto body repair, where we're able to do bumpers and small body work, as well as motor repair. If you have any problems with your car, we can do that. Also, and tire replacement, because we replace tires on every car that comes in. Has been in an accident, the tires are all replaced. The company also has a used auto sales division, which consists of the resale of salvage cars, the acquisition of cars via auction, the repair of abandoned cars, the restoration of the vintage cars, as well as there's a rental car division, where there's several high-end cars that sit on the lot that the company owns, and people often come in and want to buy them, but they're not for sale. But we offer to rent them to them, and you'll be surprised the number of people that want to come in and rent Hummers and rent a Bentley and a Maserati, a Corvette that's just sitting there. They're not for sale. And it's become a very good way to generate revenue and income. And then also we have the economy car rentals, where we have just regular economy cars that sit there. The people come in and they're able to rent the cars as necessary. It's not a business that we actually promote. Neither one of them we promote. It's just word of mouth. If you need a quick car, you can come in, fill out the paperwork, and we're able to get you in the car for several days. We're not enterprise. There's no unlimited mileage. You don't get to drive to Chicago in our cars or anything. It's just local. The company consists of, right now, just the owner, which is the general manager, a lead mechanic, an assistant body shop mechanic, and then we have temp on-call specialists, people that specialize in motor repair, electrical, computer systems, glass replacement, as well as auto detailers that come in on call to help fill in the different gaps. The operations of the company mainly consists of the owner, general manager engaging all the customers, filing all the insurance claims, administration, and supervising or completing all the work orders with little to no assistance. The lead auto body mechanic handles the various jobs and special assignments. The specialized temps, as I said, they come in, they fill gaps. And then we have shop assistants that come in and do cleanup, and they prep the cars for customer pickup. The proposed changes to make this company work are going to consist of the five things I have listed here. One of them is going to be the workforce. We have to change the workforce to get new vision and new identity within the actual company, the operational flow, the administrative operations, the financial management, as well as expansion. The change process is going to consist of the following: incremental changes. Now, this is going to consist of slowly changing not only the processes, but the current shop culture. Then we're going to do some radical changes, and this consists of a complete paradigm shift with sweeping changes in different areas. Now, the incremental processes are going to be mainly focused on the auto shop because the auto shop is the core place of generating revenue within the company. So we need to shift in the workforce. It's going to be slow. It's going to be very methodical as we're going to bring in new hires. They're going to be filtered in on a temporary basis. And these new hires are going to fill positions in the shop, operations relating to customer contact, specialized. And these are going to be some of these going to be specialized positions where some of these people are only going to engage with the customers and do estimates. And the shift is going to be very stealthy as the new hires are going to slowly become more visible as to not to upset the current operations. Because this is a mom and pop's operation that has long outgrown a mom and pop's type of structure. Then we're going to make some radical maneuvers where there's going to be a complete dismantling of the administration and the financial operations. Hiring of outside CPAs and consultants to review and evaluate the financial health of the company. Some of these things I've already implemented on the actual administration side. The implementation of full audit of taxes, the restructure of the debt in the credit system, and the removal of current duties from the staff regarding administration, finance, and vendor relations. Now, these radical movements I've already done. So we're making some steps in the right direction. Now, these radical movements have been able to be somewhat seamless, been a little rocky here and there, but because no one was really handling that side of the business, it's been relatively a lot simpler than actually making changes in the area. Some of the improvements that we're going to make within the company is going to be technology, new iPads for immediate job estimations, direct interface with administration, finance, and the shop from the iPads with the estimations. We have a new point of sale system, a new computer system that we've purchased. We're going to set up within the office, an inventory tracking system for every car that comes in. We're going to be able to track it, where it comes in, what time it comes in, and a date, a cycle by which it must be out. Real-time sharing of financial updates with the bookkeeper and the CPA so that we have great accountability for our finances. And then expansion with the different streams of revenue that I identified in the first part of the presentation. A lot of those businesses are going to need to be separated. Right now, they're all on one particular lot, and sometimes you don't really know if people are buying a car, getting a car repaired. You know, people are renting a car, or if they just need minor auto body work. So you have all of these different streams of revenue that are actually functioning, on this one particular lot because of the number of people that are there. So there's going to be definitely an expansion and separation of business. Some of the resistance that I'm sure that I've already began to experience is going to be with personal interest in the current staff. A lot of the people have a lot of personal interest in the business because they've been there for so long. A lot of negative attitudes about a new person coming in that's actually not a part of the shop culture, that doesn't come in with grease on his hands and get underneath the hood of the car and do those things, which is myself. A lot of negative attitudes and resistance to that. With some of the staff, the shop is a money pit. It's a place where they're able to come, they're able to make money and make a very nice amount of money with little to no supervision. They have very few expectations except for we got to get this car out here. We like 3 days late. Let's go ahead and get it done. A lot of them have no respect for deadlines because oftentimes there are no deadlines set, even at the customer's request. But people need their cars, and the work there is done good. So you have a lot of forgiving people, that will wait for their car, even if it's 2 days late, because of the work is absolutely amazing. And then also there's a lack of professionalism within the organization. People wear whatever they want, kind of look any way they want. And these are things that are going to be changed where we're going to become very uniformed. We're going to be structuring ourselves to be basically a model for a franchise. So we're creating a whole new atmosphere. And so we are anticipating a lot of resistance. Some of the resistance I've already encountered regarding negative attitudes, the lack of meeting deadlines and things of that nature. But this is where the incremental changes are going to be very, very vital and have to be very, very structured. In conclusion, Slick's Auto Body Shop is a lucrative operation that is in need of structure, organization, and proper management. The current CEO is talented on the operations side, but needs support on the business side. The changes required for this company vary depending on the area of business. However, well organized and timed shifts will allow for this company to become extremely successful.